class. Circuit, get your cardio going. My name is Duane, I'm your instructor. If this is the first class you're joining me this week, welcome to my new studio area. It's brighter and better than ever. And we're going to start with some gentle skipping. Here we go. Don't even have to leave the ground. All right, we're on. Gentle movement. Hopefully your morning was okay. Hopefully you have nothing planned for the afternoon. And I'm going to turn this into regular skipping, just so my arms have something to do. No rope, just me and my arms and legs. You can jump off the ground if you want, or just do the knee and hip bob. Again, we're just getting warmed up. Just starting the process. In 3, 2, 1, let's switch to our side shuffle. Nice and gentle. So one of the things that we almost never do in regular life is go sideways. You're always walking forwards, but then when something, no pun intended, but when things go sideways, like you need to jump out of a car in a parking lot, like out of in front of a car, or I see sidewalks are coming up, and that involves a lot of different motions that we're not used to. This sideways stuff gets you ready for it. So the sides of your ankles, the sides of your knees especially, really benefit from this. So if anybody ever has any knee problems or issues, first thing I go to is getting them to start doing some sideways stuff, just to get some development going on. Let's keep doing this, but we're going to lower our body now. When we do that, the bum goes backwards way more than the knees go forwards, okay? So, there's a few people out there that do my classes that chime in with some questions once in a while, like, why are we doing this and why are we doing that? And those are good questions to ask. I should have good answers for all of them. 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. Let's do some arm circles. Middle size, comfortable arm circles. So for the most part, everything that I get you guys to do has a purpose and a reason. I'm kind of guessing at what you guys might need, but there's a purpose and a reason for all of it. 3, 2, 1, change direction. Same idea, middle-sized circles, nice and comfortable. I'm sure we've got some core stuff going on today. The whole first set experience is all arms again, biceps and triceps. If you were with me last Friday, that's what we did, but today we're going to do it a bit different. All right, 3, 2, 1, change direction and go big and slow. Big and slow. So with small weights and limited resources, I've kind of pared down the workouts to things that I know will benefit all of us. And all right, 3, 2, 1, change direction. And you're going big and slow again. Big and slow. Okay, so if we take a movement like bicep curls and do a solid minute of bicep curls, a couple of things happen. One, you're going to feel like you accomplished something because your bicep muscles will feel like they're on fire. And that's kind of a good feeling, right? Or at least it's a feeling. 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. And let's do a reverse lunge with the arms going above our head. So we step back, we swing up, we maybe look at our our hands as they touch, okay? If the shoulders, again, don't like going above your head, you can take this in front. Back knee does not touch the floor. Okay. So in addition to the bicep fire that we're going to create today, as you're doing those exercises, you're holding your shoulders nice and still. You're squeezing your armpits tight. You're holding your tummy the whole time. And those are the real benefits of the exercise. The fantastic biceps that we're going to get out of it are just a bonus. Last one here. Last one. Come on up. Nice. Again with the watch. Okay, I'll get this one of these days. Here we go. We're going to take an ankle across the knee. If you need something to balance on, a wall, a chair, whatever. Ankle across the knee, and then we sit. Head up and chest up still. Just get nice and low, and then pop right out of it. And switch sides. Go as low as you can, and then come out. Again, if this is mostly challenging your balance, then that's what you're benefiting from. If your balance is rock solid, then you're actually opening up your hips a little bit. When it comes to a warm-up, I'd like to just do it freestanding, no help, and develop the balance more than anything, okay? Switching sides, still huffing and puffing a little bit. Through all of this, I still have my tummy kind of engaged. Kind of a 1 to 10 scale. It's about a 2 or a 3. Just in case somebody out of the blue throws a tennis ball at me and gets me in the stomach. I'm ready for it. Here's our last one. Last one. And come on out of that. Perfect. We're going to do one more hip opener. We're going to step back with the right leg, and the right hand comes down to the ground, and we try to twist open, and then come out of that. Just keep switching sides. Left hand, leg back, left hand down, and twist. Perfect. Dynamic mobility. These dynamic mobility pieces, or the warm-up pieces, count as a great mid-meeting workout. Step away from your computer. Do some of these movements while you're still listening to whoever's talking to you. And it's fantastic. Last one. This is our last one. We're coming out of that. All right, we're ready. So the first thing is going to be biceps and triceps. We're going to do the movements together. Now I've got about 8 to 10 pounds. It's 4 liters of water. That's a little on the heavy side, to be honest. Bicep curls, we're doing them together, and it looks like this. 2 things you want to really be cognizant of: go all the way down to the bottom. Don't stop with 5 degrees left. All the way to the bottom. Second thing is, keep your whole body still. And that's where the shoulder tension, holding your armpits tight, and the stomach tension, holding your ribs still. Hold it all still, okay? The other exercise are tricep kickbacks. And this is where we have a little knee bend, lots of hip bend, back is still straight, elbows by my side, squeezing the armpits tight vigorously, and I'm trying to kick it back, okay? If your weight is light, you're going to bend over a little further. If the weight is a little on the heavy side, you're simply going to rise up a little bit. And that means the end point will be easier to achieve. Okay? Here's the schedule. I call this an offset pyramid, or an offset interval, I guess, 60-20, 5 sets. That means we're going to start with 60 seconds of biceps, and then we'll have a rest, 20 seconds of triceps. But then as we progress through it, the biceps get shorter and shorter, triceps get longer and longer. It's like a 12.5-minute workout, just with biceps and triceps. Ready? Perfect. I'm going to start my timer. We're going in 10 seconds. So one of the ways to adjust this, because 60 seconds is quite long, is you might just take a little 2-second break. 3, 2, 1. That's for us. Here we go. So you might just take a little 2-second break with the weights at the bottom. Leave them there. Breathe. If your weights are light, then you can just speed this up a little bit. Right on. Make sure they go all the way straight at the bottom though. You're looking straight ahead. Chest is up. Perfect. We're coming up to halfway here. We're only coming up to halfway. I gotta keep telling myself, resist the urge to not go all the way down. Make sure those elbows go all the way straight at the bottom. We got 10 seconds to go. In 5. Woo. Rest. Okay. Woo. Okay, this program is set with 30-second rest intervals. 30-second rest intervals. We are going to need that. Fantastic. All right, going in 10 seconds. Tricep kickbacks, we're doing them together. So not alternating, both arms go together. 3, 2, 1. And we're doing this. Now it's only 20 seconds. Try to resist swinging the weights up there, but instead lift them with your muscles. You'll notice as you get to the very top, at least for me, the muscles really just squeeze and burn. Relax, done. Nice. 1 round done, 4 to go. If that feels uncomfortable mentally, like 4 to go, it's just 1 more. We just have to follow the dinger. When it says we're done, then we're done. Okay, get ready for those bicep curls in 5. Ready, set, here we go. Now these are getting shorter and shorter. So if the first one felt like, oh, that's not too bad, speed it up a little bit, okay? But don't let the body swing. You might actually contract your legs, quads and hamstrings and glutes. Squeeze your butt tight. Chest is up, head is up. Armpits are closed tight. Proud chest, which means you hold your shoulders back. That's just a tricky way of saying have good posture. Okay, we got 12 seconds to go. I started a little too fast on this one, and it's ending badly. Row. Stop. Rest. Oh, I had the benefit of seeing the timer there, and I kind of skipped out on that last rep. That's the benefit of being the trainer. I can see what's going on. 10 seconds. Tricep kickbacks. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That's going to be 30 seconds now. Ooh, I didn't know that. Again, this high repetition, constant motion is really good for us. Our bodies love it. You should be exhaling as you lift and inhaling as the weight comes back down. If that feels really awkward to you, practice it. That's the way to go. And rest. Okay, so it must be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's how it's going to go. Okay. All right. 2 rounds down. Excellent. Make sure you're grabbing little quick drinks here. We're going in 5 seconds. Active bicep curls. Ready? Go. So now we're already down to 40 seconds. 40 seconds. That's nothing. I'm going to try to go back to my faster pace, even though I burnt out from the last set. This is shorter. It should work. It's not working very well. 15 seconds to go. That's okay, that's the plan, that's the purpose of this, right? Stress it out. And rest. Oh. So that's how you make 40 seconds feel like 60 seconds. Start with 60, go to 50, then to 40, and the 40 feels just like 60. Excellent. So I guess we're like at the exact halfway mark of this whole routine here. So get ready for triceps. In 3, 2, 1. Doing kickbacks. Nice. If you feel your shoulders shrugging up to your ears, try to resist that. Okay, slide the arms along the body. Keep those armpits squeezed tight. And you're looking at the floor about 4 or 5 feet in front of you. We only have 10 seconds to go on this. Yeah, that's right. This one's getting longer. And rest. Okay. 2 to go. 2 to go. By now your arms should be feeling different than they normally feel. 10 seconds. We're going back in. Okay, I think this is 30 now. So I'm going to try to go at the same speed I did. Oh, here we go. Hit it. And I'm watching the timer. I didn't even see what it was doing. And if you feel like you've got some extra, this is when you speed up. If you feel like you're just getting fried, then slow down. We don't have to punish ourselves. We just have to have fun. Rest. Okay, that felt a little shorter maybe. Okay. So I think if my math is right, these tricep kickbacks are going to be 50 seconds. Just doing arms and huffing and puffing, that's amazing. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yep, 50 seconds. Here we go. I'm just focusing on my breathing here, folks. You should be burning. You don't need to hear my voice. Here we go. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go. And rest. Holy mackerel. Okay, here's my promise to you. If this kind of stuff is new to you, you haven't really done a lot of this before in your life, and it's October, and you're going to keep doing this with me all the way to spring. When spring comes, and someone who you haven't seen sees you because you're in quarantine, they're going to notice a difference. This is going to be fantastic. Okay, bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. And it's only 20 seconds, so let's crush this out super fast. But do it right, all the way to the bottom. Armpit squeeze tight. And we're exhaling on the way up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo. Okay, that is not done. We still have triceps, and it's full 60 seconds. And the last one for 50 just fried me. I hope I don't have push-ups on after this. Oh, I had a plank. Oh well, we'll see how that works out. Okay, tricep kickbacks. 5 seconds. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Yep, full minute. Here we go. Remember, your muscles are made for this. They love this stuff. Your triceps right now feel like your dog when you let him out in the yard and he does the crazies. They just love moving, and then they're tired, but they just love the movement part. Your muscles like this. It's us mentally that sometimes questions the value. Oh, only 19 seconds to go. This will end. 10 seconds. I've definitely slowed down. And stop. Holy, all right, shake that out. That whole routine. I can't press my button. Okay, good. Shake it out, walk it out. If you got somebody to hold your water for you, now's the time to use them. Okay, nice job. I don't think we need those weights anymore. No, we're done with the weights. Moving on to the next piece. Okay. So this next piece, you need something, just a little something. Okay, so I'm just going to use a folded up bandana. Might have a hair scrunchie, an elastic band. Just anything that's kind of small that you'll be able to jump over. Okay, it doesn't have. I don't want it high. And I don't want it breakable. What I want you guys to do is imagine that that thing you've got on the floor is in the center of crosshairs, okay? And then if we position ourselves, I'll say to the left of our thing and then just above it, okay? We're in square number 1. Okay, that's number 1. And if we step to our right, so we're still in front of our little spot, that's square number 2. If we take a step back, so now we're behind our thing and to the right, that's square number 3. And then the next, for the last one, is square number 4. So in a clockwise, from top left, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes I listen to my explanations and I think, I hope they understood them. And then I listen to them later and think, wow, I just sound like I'm talking to someone who doesn't know English. Or numbers or anything. So if that sounded way too simple, I apologize. Okay, 4 square. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Tabata 4 square. Okay, let me get my Tabata thing going here. So Tabata, by definition, is an interval workout. Okay? Tabata, which means 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, times 8. This is what we're going to do. So we're going to go clockwise for the first 4 rounds and then counterclockwise for the second. So by that I mean we're going to do from 1 square to the next and then back and then over. So it's from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. From 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. That's it, okay? And then we're all going to choose the speed that we want to do this in. So if we really don't like the hopping thing and that's really challenging for the ankles and the knees, you might do a 1 foot then the other. So like this. So over, back, over, and back. Okay? It could be like that. Or it's just what I demonstrated. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you're springy and light and you used to be in gymnastics, then it's going to be boom, 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 boom. Keep your feet together. And if you're going fast, one of your goals is to make it look super smooth, like not flaily and like you're drowning or something, okay? Okay, first 4 is going to be clockwise, second 4 counterclockwise. All right, I guess I didn't need to number them, right? We're just going to go in a direction. But we'll be doing this again sometime. Okay, we'll get ready in 8 seconds, clockwise. I'm not going to count it out because we're all going to go different speeds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Doing 4 square. So it's about intent. When you want to jump sideways, jump sideways. When you want to jump backwards, jump backwards. Don't go at a bunch of goofy angles, okay? And rest. Woohoo! Okay. So it's 10 seconds rest, and we go again. Same thing. Ready, set, go. Same direction. Pay attention to your tongue. What's your tongue doing right now? Is it twisted and curled? Rest. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. That's us. Same direction. If things start to fall apart, you can slow down. You still want to make it look good. Rest. I think that's 3. Yeah. Okay. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Same direction. Nice work. Five seconds to go. Rest. Okay, I'm just going to give us a little cheat here, okay? I just paused that timer, and we're going to take a little extra break between the next set of 4. The next set of 4 are going in the opposite direction. Remember, Friday's the easy day? So remember this rest I'm giving you extra. By definition, that makes it the easy day, okay? All right, we're going in 7 seconds. Same thing, just the other direction. Ready, set, go. If you're jumping, keep your feet stuck together. Your heels might never touch the ground, unless of course you're taking a little break between every jump and pausing and rest. Okay, only 3 to go. Ready, set, jump. I'm sure you guys are making this look fantastic. And rest. Only 2 to go. I've got to load this to YouTube later, so 3, 2, 1, go! Maybe this one accidentally gets canceled or erased. Rest. I got 1 to go. I think. Must be. Yep. Okay, last one. Let's make it look smooth. Smooth. Go. All the way to the end. We can do it. Rest. Oh my goodness, walk those calves out. Oh, that was good stuff. Okay, oops. So what we're going to do is one of the stretches today is we're going to do a calf stretch, okay? I think we might need that. All right, while I catch my breath, and you probably as well. If that felt terrible, like you had no spring at all, and by the 3rd round, the idea of like just stepping from one square was like almost onerous. Don't worry. You just happen to not be born or gifted with any fast twitch, sprinting type muscle fibers. You were a sprinter in high school, and now I suggest we do this and you just lit up and it was super easy. That's just how you were born. If you're that first person, we can change as well, okay? It's good for us. Okay, next round is Tabata plank. Tabata plank. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Regular plank on the hands, on the toes. If we're up in this position, I really encourage you to have your face up, out and over your hands. So your face, if it fell off, would be on the floor in front of your hands, not between your hands, okay? Some people like to do the elbows, so that's certainly valid and useful. I'm just a huge fan of the hands because you get way more shoulder development out of it, okay? And then we got an option of on the toes or on the knees. So you can choose the one that works for you. It's 20 seconds in, 10 seconds out, and it doesn't involve any of the calves or the biceps. So we're gonna make it. Okay, ready? We're gonna do this in 5 seconds. Listen for the ding. Set, go. Planking for 20 seconds. If you're still really huffing and puffing from that jumping thing, perfect. That makes it even harder. All the way to the end. And rest. So just put a knee down, because this rest is super short. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Get up there and hold it. Excellent. Elbows nice and straight. You're looking straight at the ground. Your head isn't hanging off your shoulders, but rather you almost have a little chin tuck. And you're holding and resting. Nice. Take lots of breaths during the rest, right? Here we go, get up there. Because breathing during the work is just harder. If you're ever curious about, are you doing a plank right, take some pictures, send them to me, or we can quickly Zoom sometime and do a little video chat. Rest! And we can just confirm some body mechanics. I think that's 3. I will lose count. Oh, here we go. We're up. Keep breathing. Keep holding. You're strong. And rest. Just gonna do a quick check to make sure we're on track here. Yeah, that was 4. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Get up there. Resist the urge to start late or end early with this. Hold it to the full 20. And relax. Ooh, 20 seconds is starting to feel kind of hard. Or maybe it was like that 20 seconds ago. Ready? Go! Oh yeah. If you do have to take a quick knee and then jump right back in. Okay? That's totally fair. And rest. I'm always going to kind of suggest and push a little bit, but that's just because I'm a trainer, I have to do that. If you need to rest, you rest. Ready, set, go! And rest. I think we got 1 more to go. Yeah, I was right. Darn it. Get ready, set. This is the last one. So hold it to the full 20 if possible. And rest. And maybe just lie down. You're already halfway there, so you can lie down. I'm going to turn my timer off so it doesn't ding us anymore. Oh my goodness. Perfect. All right, so normally, I can hold the plank maybe for a minute fairly easily. It's not that stressful. But holding it for 20 seconds and then resting for 10 and doing that 8 times, I've really felt that. Whew. I'm going to admit I was a little shocked at that. Okay. Oh man. Are we into mobility time yet? Yes, we are. Whew. Thank goodness. All right. Okay, so, let's start off with, I'm going to show you, so this stretch that we sometimes do as a warm-up, and then we'll also do it at the end as a stretch when we're stretching, right? I'm going to show you how to do that stretch in a more comfortable way. All you need is a wall, the back of a chair, something that you can put your foot on that's not going to get marked and it's not going to move on you, okay? So we do this stretch from the lying down position and then we're going to get in that same position, okay? So what I'm going to do is put my right foot just up against my bike here, okay? And then I'm going to take my left, I'm too close. So depending on how flexible you are, that determines how close to the wall you get, all right? So now I'm in that same position. Now here's the key, when you're in this position, I want you to arch your back, meaning try to make it curve away from the floor. And you'll notice when you arch your back, the stretch, the pull goes into your hip, okay? If you got in this position and it wasn't that hard to accomplish, then just get out of it and scoot yourself a little bit closer to your wall and then get yourself back in the position, okay? So this is a nice way to do it because it involves no balance and you're lying down. Okay, let's switch sides. So you just move your foot from the wall, put your other foot on the wall or the back of your couch or the edge or something, and we're doing the same stretch. Now in this position, again, my back is arching. I'm using my lower back and I'm trying to get my back off the floor. I'm also activating the toes inside my foot of the leg that's being stretched. And that contracts the muscles on your shin and kind of stabilizes the knee, because this position can bother some people's knees. 3, 2, 1, we're going to switch sides and do the same thing. One more time on each leg. And this is going to set us up really well for pigeon because it's kind of similar to the pigeon stretch, okay? If you do this on your own, let's say in the evening for some nice healthy stretching, and so you'd be holding one side for maybe 30 seconds and then switching. But when you switch from side to side, scoot your bum a little closer to the wall for every round because you should be gaining range of motion. And switch sides. So if you just do the same position over and over and over again, it might feel good, but you'll be kind of limiting how much you'll improve. Oh, and breathe. So the only thing that's really active here is your lower back as you're trying to arch your back away from the floor. Everything else is totally chill. You could even check Instagram here if you wanted to, or 3, 2, 1, and slowly come out of that. Perfect. All right. So that sets us up for our pigeon stretch. Okay. So get your towel, your bolster, your yoga block. Yoga blocks obviously are really good for this. And then if you're on a mat, I like to put this right on the edge, and then I line up my thigh. I'm gonna actually get my mat because that's gonna hurt my leg. Right. Now if you want to slip your shoes off for this, that's cool. Alright, so my thigh is parallel to the edge of my mat. I position my foot based on how flexible I am. More flexible means the foot gets closer to the front of the mat, or the shin gets closer to parallel to the front of the mat. Here's a key thing. My right knee's in front, my right hand comes to the inside of my right knee, to the inside. And now I awkwardly try to twist my body so I'm facing the floor. Nice. And breathe and relax. So when there's tension, wherever it is, if your natural tendency is to fight it and push through it, try the opposite. Try just letting it go. When my tension lets go, it's like it's a ratchet and it kind of unclicks. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's switch sides. I like to do that through a nice plank position. I slide my block over and I swing my leg up. And then it's usually a little bit of challenge to position myself, and off we go. All right, and we're holding. So the association that runs Chris and I, it's called the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology. That's what we're a member of, and that's what determines our scope of practice. Came out with these really cool kind of national movement guidelines for Canada, and it came out last week. Let's switch sides. Ready and go. Switch them over. And so they said they're going to have a kind of an ad campaign that's going to run. But truth be told, when those kinds of organizations come out with movement plans like Participation, and this organization is connected to Participation, they know, we know, everybody knows that very few people kind of really listen to those things. Those that do listen to them are typically the ones that are already doing exercise. But anyways, this information came out, and there are some really cool little tidbits that Chris and I are going to put together some presentations and get it out to all of you. Okay, let's switch sides again. So, I don't know how old all of you are, but surely you've all heard of Participation, and that's been around for a long, long time. There was a time around, even I don't remember this that well, but I think it was like the 90s, where Participation itself almost closed its doors. They kind of shut down operations because after years and years and years of promoting physical activity, right, telling Canadians to get active, to be fit, they found, without exception, that the only people that were listening to the message and being active were active people. So they found they could get active people to be more active quite easily. Okay, let's switch sides. So getting active people to be more active, let's say try something new, they found that was a piece of cake. But to get inactive people to jump into the realm, that was the trick. So from here, if it feels good for you to come down onto your elbows for this final round of pigeon, and maybe the head drops down, that's cool. So they kind of closed up shop for maybe a year or two and rethought their plan. And they decided that they would come back, they would continue the process. But they changed, I guess, they changed the messaging, and that new messaging is apparent in these new guidelines that are coming out. The change is away from mandating or saying we need this or we should do that, and it's just much softer language. and gentler suggestions and recommendations. And 3, 2, 1, and let's switch sides. And I kind of like that, because there for sure was a time when there was the stereotypical coach or trainer that just hammered people, come down to the elbows if you like, you know, the no pain, no gain idea, and puts a lot of people off exercise and movement, and rightfully so. That's not something we should follow. What we should follow is what we enjoy and like, and then we should seek out slowly little bits of information that help us move in the direction of activity and movement. Because without a doubt, regular exercise, regular activity, regular movement is essential to us. But it was kind of hammered down our throats for a long time. So, all right, 3, 2, 1, let's come out of that. And be glad we're finished. That's it. Have a great afternoon. See you later.